That's why we get paid the big Canadian bucks here. Jumping for Joy, this photo mural campaign is taking over the city, and how you can get involved and support a terrific cause. We've got the creator of this idea coming up next. Welcome back, the creator of the Jumping for Joy photo campaign. This has been such a great symbol of just spirit here in our city. Eyoälha, one of the creators, the visionaries. Congratulations on this. And where did this come from? Where did the idea come from to just jump and capture the
Well, initially it came out of a time of my life that I was just not happy, and I was feeling like I needed a change, and I wanted, I just wanted to feel all these feelings, and I wanted to share them with people. And at the same time, I was really became aware of just the way we're affected by images in the media, and what's being shown is generally very sad or terrorizing or depressing. And I was like, so how do these images affect us as people or as a society? And I was thinking, going a little deeper, like the whole groupthink concept. If we're all feeling all these feelings, and how does it affect us as far as feeling hope for life, or possibility, or is the world dying, So I thought, how can I create something that's positive and uplifting and gives hope and feels passionate and exciting.
It's almost like capturing a random act of kindness is how I felt when I first saw the Jump for Joy campaign. We're going to talk about the mural that you're doing, the Wall of Joy on the downtown east side. There was one there before.
Yeah.
Capturing that joy and putting it up, there's a great responsibility for capturing that moment with people. How do you choose your subjects?
I have a really wide variety of subjects, especially in the one I'm doing now, which actually feels more deep for me in a sense, because I'm doing photo shoots with people on the downtown east side, and they're people that probably a lot of people just pass by them on the street and don't think anything of it. And even I at first was a little bit like, should I bother that person? They're a little bit down and out or whatever.
But the connector is joy.
The connector is joy. As soon as I explain to them what I'm doing, they open up, I open up, we get together, we create this beautiful moment together, and they're super excited and they feel really a part of the community, and it's beautiful.
It's like you can't help but smile when you're taking a photo like this. Now, you had a mural before in the downtown east side. There's a new one, a bigger one that's coming. But the reaction when that first mural was up and people were looking at these photos, how did they connect with it, and what kind of feedback did you get when we saw that first one?
It was incredible. I mean, like I said, that one was also in the downtown east side, so I mean, there were literally people doing drugs beside me in the alleyway, and they became my biggest supporters. They were cheering for me. They would walk through and be like, oh wow, like they were so excited and protective of it, and they'd say, make sure no one ruins that, and it just became really a part of their space. So in that one I didn't have people from the downtown east side, and this time I do, so I feel like it's going to be really bringing people together, because it's...
How big is it?
This is going to be 72 feet high by 114 feet wide, so it's kind of big.
And each poster?
Each poster is going to be either 6 feet by 6 feet or 6 feet by 3. I've got a few different shapes, so it's pretty big, larger than life. Most of us aren't that tall. Well, maybe you are.
The face might get cut off as soon as you get the jump. Just get the height.
You have the good chops on just how to jump too, because we did you can check it out on Instagram, and we hashtag it, right, Jump for Joy. Yeah. But you've got some tips on jumping.
I do.
Give them.
Yeah, okay, so if you bend your knees, it gives the illusion that you're a little bit higher. And I always shoot really low down, usually like actually on the ground. So I'm shooting up. But it's not so much about how high you can jump, although it's pretty exciting when it looks high. It's more about the energy that you lift yourself up with and being able to share that.
And that's the spirit we see in the photos. And before we wrap up, I know there's an important fundraising campaign going on. Kickstarter, tell us about this and how people can support.
It's actually Indiegogo. Indiegogo. So it's Jump for Joy photo mural at Indiegogo. And still raising the funds to make this thing happen. It's very expensive, so if people can pitch in and be a part of it that way as well, that would be really great.
We'll get that Indiegogo link, put it on our BT site, and then we'll do our Jump for Joy. Hashtag it out, spread the word, take a Jump for Joy shot, take that Indiegogo site, spread it. Let's make this go viral. Let's make this great art on the downtown east side. Thank you for being here. Thanks for all you do.
Thank you.
And we go to Dawn, who's testing out her forehand and backhand, Stanley Park Open.